Now, a crucial difficulty people encounter while trying to type in mathematics is getting exactly the appropriate symbols needed for a particular task. Because when you want to type something, everybody knows how to type English, but when it comes to additional symbols, that's where the problem comes in, right? Now, when it comes to typing the symbols, well, this is where your math skill comes in. Once you know the name of the symbol you're looking for, you can easily find it, because it is one thing to be looking for something, it's another thing to even know the name of what you're looking for, right? But then you don't really need to be a mathematician to type beautiful mathematics related materials. All you have to do now is to know the basic codes. So I'm going to show you the list of basic codes I have, that I know that, of course, if you know these basic ones, you can produce beautiful mathematics materials. The first one is alpha. Alpha is largely used and most times used in all of our documents. It depends on the type of math you are typing. So when we say alpha, what will it bring out? Alpha is backslash. Now, all of your equations in Microsoft Word concerning this mathematics typing, you just have to start with a backslash, right? Even when you want to go in advance into LaTeX, you just have to put a backslash to respond to specific code. So if I have a backslash alpha and I press a space, it changes to an alpha. Is that okay? Same thing happens to beta. You can practice as you are looking at it. So that's beta. Gamma. Okay, so that's going to be gamma. If I should press O plus, you must have seen this O plus before. Look at what I'm talking about. So this is what I'm talking about. This is usually used in what is it called? Binary operations. Yeah, binary operations, where we are going to be using some associativity and the likes. Okay, so O minus, same thing. Now, from sometimes in this stuff, once you know the name, you can just type it and you see if it works. Just like O times, right? So now this two is something like this, just like implies put forward, basically. Now this box, look at this box. It's usually used after we've done a proof, right? You just see in some textbooks, you see some little box beneath somewhere after they are done proving a particular assertion. Now if you look at delta, now look at this, the delta is small letter D. Look at what it brings out. It brings out partial derivative sign, right? It brings out that delta, like in our calculus and that. So capital D for delta will bring yes, a change symbol, like a change in blah 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 blah, like just like our calculus and every other thing that we might want to use it for. Epsilon, you can't escape that. As a mathematician, you always see epsilon in your definitions of topology and the likes. For all, yeah, this is also a very important symbol that you should know. For all, very good, that's for all. And for like from examples in definition of limit and the likes, for all blah 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 blah, this is the symbol for all. And there exists, the code is exists, so just put your X, don't forget exists, sorry, exists as ISTS. Yes, exists gives you that there exists sign. Now when it comes to your set of numbers, you can want to know, you should have the idea of how to type this. Double N gives you the set of natural numbers. Same thing goes to double R, double capital R, that's set of real numbers. The same thing. If you want to write a set of integer, for example, you can write double Z. You get the gist. That's just it. Okay, now partial, that's partial derivative, right? That's there, something derived, So long, don't forget, this is, be careful, this is a capital L. Long left arrow, look at what this gives you backward reaction, right? But what we use most times is the forward reaction. So just like implies, that's long right arrow. Okay, so there are lots more than this, obviously, because I've been using them most times in my typings, and I already know this stuff basically. Now I know your question already. you'll be like, do you have to cram all these stuffs? Because myself, I don't also like cramming, so you don't really need to cramming up these codes. So whatever project you are working on, the codes the symbols that are peculiar to that course that you are typing, or that material you are typing, will flow naturally. Because, for example, if you are working on the calculus material and you have been typing integral for a long time, while you are typing along the pages, you automatically know what to type. When you see integral, you won't have to go and check this video or and check online. You know what to type. If you are typing algebra, you know how to type double n / double n and the like. So it depends on the material you are working on, basically, right? For example, if you are working on integral and you want to have your integral sign, it's very, very easy to bring. Right now, there is something I need to quickly clarify. Remember, we talked about environment, right? So these symbols looks more beautiful in their environment. Now, they are beautiful like this, but they still look more beautiful in their environment. Suppose I put this one in an environment. The way we create an environment, it looks more beautiful, right? See, there's a way it becomes bigger and centralized in their environment. So these symbols look more beautiful in their environment. But another thing that you need to know is, what if the symbol you want to use, you can't really remember the codes, you cannot cram all of these codes. So what you can basically do is come to insert equations. Okay, just come to files, options, the same place we went to the last time. So proving autocorrect, options, maths autocorrect. Now look here, you are going to see a lot of symbols that you would need and their codes. So look at this. You see, we have, for example, you have this one, that's the code, and that's what it's going to bring out. So depending on what you're working on, it will just bring out something for you. Okay, suppose you want to probably work in range and you need this symbol of curly R. You can make use of that. So there are lots of stuffs here, a lot of them, a lot that you can choose from. Okay, and if you can't find this symbol here, there's another thing you can do. You come to symbols here, now these are the ones I've been using, that's why they're here. This one, like for example, domain, that's right here. This one is Laplace, the one I used to represent Laplace, what's it called, inverse Laplace. I use this one for Laplace. Then I can go to more symbols, basically. So you have something like this, small symbols, and you can pick a lot of symbols here. So just look for what you are looking, you want to use. There are a lot of symbols there. So just pick it and you will be just fine.